Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. A little nightcap coming right at you. Double Irish Stout, called Once, by working title out of Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. This one is at 8%. And yeah, when I think of Irish Stout, I think of Guinness. Not a double Irish Stout though, so let's see what it brings. I'm used to like imperial stouts and desserty stouts from these guys. So I've got my hashtag proper glassware. I've got two glasses from these guys. The other one's more of like a colourful IPA glass. So I thought this one's more suited to the stout. Cheers again, Craig. Good to see you, brother. I like the gold on the black too. Looks pretty sexy. So yeah, I've been sitting on this one for a little while. I thought I haven't had an Irish stout for ages, so I thought I'll do the Westie and then do this afterwards. Let's give it a whirl. I should probably pour it aggressively too and see what happens. Oop, we don't want to make a mess. So I'll just let it sit for a bit. Actually looks really good. The head on it's like, yeah, quite tight, like a little bit of tan. Ooh. I'm hoping it's real roasty. So yeah, I just had a really good West Coast IPA. And now I'm going to finish the night on a nice. That's the thing though. Like I say, finish the night. I've been sober most of the day, and yeah, like I've cracked this West Coast. Now I'll have this, and it's like I want to get going now, but like I'm going to bed. I'll pour a bit more. It does look very elegant. Very elegant. The name of a good racehorse. So I would say it's pretty much jet black colour. Very aggressive head due to my aggressive pour. Yeah, slightly tan. I'd say probably medium body. I can smell like the roast on it just from here. Smells like it's got a bit of sweetness too. Yeah, carbonation's pretty light. But yeah, that nice tight knit head. Let's go a whiff. So yeah, dark chocolate and coffee. And like a biscuity note. That's about all I'm getting. Yeah, like biscuity, slightly grainy. It's actually like it's got sort of a good balance of like roast and sweet. So I'm assuming the name Double Irish Stout just they've just like packed more sort of malt into it and increased the ABV. Yeah, generally with like an Irish Stout, they're always sort of lower ABV, so it'd be interesting to see the difference. Yeah, it smells good. It reminds me of like say when you've yeah, like got sort of like a chocolate based cereal. That's sort of the smell I'm getting. Almost like your Cocoa Pops or something like that. But yeah, you're just getting this like little touch of coffee as well. Cheers, Bill. Good to see you, brother. I see you had a bike or something up. I haven't checked the video out yet, but I've seen a bike pop up. I thought Bill's going for a ride, riding around LA, tuning the chicks. Hmm. Yeah, the more I'm smelling it, the more I'm getting sort of like the biscuity, cereal, grainy sort of sweetness. It's going to be different this one, but yeah, different in a good way, I think. Anyway, enough talking, enough sniffing, more drinking. Cheers, guys. Very silky, smooth mouthfeel. Oh, that roast actually elevates. Like you sort of get it a little bit at first, and then oof, it keeps rising. That's good. It's way more roasty than I expected. It's actually like huge dark chocolate, huge coffee, and I'm getting like some caramel now as well. You're still getting that sort of sweet bicky, but yeah, the roast is definitely there. I feel like there's a touch of dark fruit creeping in as well. Yeah, like your prune, your fig, even like a dark cherry or something like that. Mm, I can definitely see, yeah, being a double. You're getting a little bit of booze, but like it's not, yeah, like not overpowering or anything. You can definitely tell it's just like malt, bang. Oh, that's good. I like the mouthfeel of it. It's like medium body, but like because it's sort of yeah, it's got this like silky smooth sort of full mouth feel that makes you think that it's probably thicker than what it is. Not bad, not bad. I keep looking at those American beers in the fridge, boys, and I'm like, which one do I crack first? Yeah, it looks pretty nice, doesn't it, boys? Like it's got that texture, like it definitely drinks like an imperial stout, and it's definitely got that dry and bitter finish. It's like roasty. It's obviously not. It's got a little bit of richness to it, but nothing like a buddy like a Russian imperial. Yeah, I haven't. I had the bottle logic at the event, dude. It was unreal. It was a bottle logic toppling Goliath stout. That was really really good. I've got a bottle of it, which I'm going to sell her. And I've also picked up the new Fundamental Observation, which is their barrel aged vanilla stout. It's one of my favourite beers of all time. So yeah, I'll probably end up drinking that one in the next month or two. We'll see what happens. I'll sell her one of them anyway. Probably sell her the Bottle Logic Toppling Goliath one just because I had it already on tap. Yeah, they're unreal with their stouts and their barley wines and stuff. I was going to get a barley wine as well, but they're just too pricey here. Like I was like, it's bad enough buying one bottle, let alone a couple. It might be one of those things. They're probably going to sit at the shop for a while, so maybe I'll get another one in like a month's time or something once I'm back at work. But yeah, they're definitely one of my favourites when it comes to dark beers. I love them. But yeah, I've got an IPA from them too, which will be good. I've got a feeling it might be a double West Coast. One beer that'll interest you, Bill, that I might have my hands on is Piney for President. It's been a bucket list beer for me. I wanted to try for Yonks. I might have one of them coming soon. So yeah, I got Piney the Elder from this same guy this time last year, and yeah, now he reckons he's able to get President for me. I'm getting some other stuff off him as well. Hopefully, some monkish. Yeah, he travels over to America a fair bit and brings a bit of stuff back with him, and yeah, he's got sort of a couple of people that he just like deals with, and he just got hold of me on Instagram because I must have commented on someone's feed about bucket list beers or something, and then yeah, he hit me up, and yeah, I've sort of become mates with him. He's always asking sort of for advice on what breweries to look out for, and yeah, he's been able to get me some stuff that I never would have been able to get. So yeah, it's been good. Anyway, back to the beer. Yeah, cool. I thought it'd be decent. I'm still trying to get some Troon, but not having much luck. Yeah, I would love to try some different stuff from them. They're going to be one of those breweries I'll definitely have to visit when I'm over there. But I've heard a few people say their sours are very underrated, and even like their lagers are really good. Like I remember Joe from the Beer Patrol reviewed one of their pilsners, and he said it's the best American pilsner he's had. And I'm like, oh, I want to try it. And it just looked like it had like real simple but effective like can artwork. Just everything about it just screamed like it was going to be rad. Like normally, if a brewery's trying to impress you with a pilsner, they'll have some like awesome can artwork or a fancy name or something. But this had the most bland and simple name ever, and yeah, it was like just a cracking drink. Yeah, I got them off him last time. I might be getting another heady. We'll see what happens. There was a limited edition, like a anniversary heady. I might have been getting off him. But yeah, when I started my channel, that was one of the first reviews I did. I did Heady versus Focal Banger, so that was pretty cool because it was the first time I tried them. So yeah. Cheers. As long as you can hear me and I can't hear you. So yeah, I'm quite impressed with this double nitro stout, double Irish stout, but it's definitely a one and done. Um, just because of like the roastiness and the booze, I just feel like yeah, you wouldn't be able to have more than one of them. Like it is a good nightcap beer, I tell you that, but I certainly wouldn't be able to sit here and drink like two or three. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably gonna hit the hay after this review, and as long as I get sort of 6 to 8 hours sleep, I'll be a happy boy. And then yeah, I do want to watch. I feel like the Rate My Beer versus what's he called? All the Beer, No Idea, or whatever it is. They're having that spicy food challenge thing. Could be pretty funny, I reckon. Cheers, Craig. Thanks for chiming in, brother. I'll probably see you when I wake up. No doubt you'll be about for a beer. Yeah, they were doing like the Pepper X challenge. It was some spicy frozen meal or something. I think they were getting from the supermarket, and they were hyping it up like it was a boxing match. It was pretty funny. I think just from what I've seen, I think Baz is going to smash Paul because I think Paul's no good with hot food, but Paul's sort of talking it up like he's real confident. And yeah, I got a feeling that I might be catching up with Blue Nose beer reviews because he said something about wanting to have a drink with me after he had a session Saturday night in England. So that's my Sunday morning. But yeah, apart from that, it'll just be the usual Christmas Advent box beer. Um, the Mountain Culture one starts either tomorrow or the next day, I think. So yeah, it'll be 2 Christmas beers every day from now on in. So pretty hectic, especially two being back at work. So because I'm on nights, I'd say I'll be doing them when I come home from work each morning. Otherwise, you sort of can't do them. You don't want to be drinking before work. So score for this beer, I'm going to say I'm going to go a 4.15 out of 5. It's good. I mean, Irish stouts aren't the sort of beers that blow your mind. I think they've done a really good job. Actually, I'm going to change. I'm going to say 4.2. I think they've done a really good job, especially with the doubling down on the malt. Um, Good balance of sort of roasty and sweet. Yeah, nice, like smooth, silky mouthfeel. But yeah, as I said, because it's like quite boozy, quite punchy with like roast. It's a sort of beer like it's very enjoyable, but yeah, you wouldn't be able to session it. So yeah, 4.2 out of 5 seems like a pretty decent score. Baboon butt. One thing I want to do, Bill, is I want to eat a Carolina Reaper live on the channel. Something it's sort of like a bucket list thing I've always wanted to do. I mean, not the live part of it, just eating one in general. But I think if I did it on YouTube, it'd probably be something that people would want to see. But I sort of want other people to do it with me. I just want to grab it and eat the whole thing full. See how I go. Like, say, trying to last 5 minutes without having a drink or bloody throwing up, or it'd be interesting. I feel like I'm pretty good with chili, but I've just never had one of them full. There's other chilies I've just like smashed into like without caring at all. And yeah, when it comes to any of those spicy food challenges, like the real hot Korean noodles and that, I always do it pretty easy. So I'm like somewhat confident, but you never know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm one of those people, like, when it comes to, you know how sometimes people will eat something that's like maybe a day or two over expiry and they get real crook. Well, I won't say crook because that's an Australian term. Sick. We say crook in Australia and everyone's like, what's crook? Crook is a criminal. Um, yeah, so some people get really sick in the guts and like throwing up and that. And like, I'm one of those people, if I have something that's a bit dodgy, like food poisoning sort of thing, normally it'll go down all right, but it's, yeah, the next day or the whatever. Like, I don't really get sort of crook in the belly. It's just, yeah, you get the shits the next day. But yeah, obviously, the worst is when you have, I don't know if you've ever had beer with chili in it. One time I had, it was a hot sauce brand. I had these hot dogs with really fucking hot sauce on them. It was like Carolina Reaper cherry hot sauce. So not only did I get the baboon butt, but I had this juice that come with it, and the juice had the chili in it as well. So I got it out the front when I was peeing. Oh, it's way worse coming out the tip than it is out your ass. Yeah. Because I remember when I did it, I'm like, why is it hurting out the front? And then I'm like, oh shit, that juice had chili in it. I love because of the time difference. Joey thinks that I'm just drinking flat out non-stop. No, I haven't drank since Simo's this morning, Joey. I wanted to kick on, but everyone sort of crashed. Um, I seen you up on Leps, and I was thinking about going on there, and then yeah, I just went, nah, fuck it. So I only had those couple of beers and then finished. And then yeah, I'm having two now, and then you'll see me again in like 7 or 8 hours time drinking. You'll be like, what? He's still fucking going. Yeah. Me and Craig were gonna kick on somewhere, and then yeah, I was just like, fuck it. So yeah, I've only just had two beers now since then. I mean, if I'd kept drinking the whole time, I'd be in a lot worse state than what I am. But yeah, so I've just had two now. I'm going to go to bed, and yeah, I'll be up in about 7 hours time, and then I'll probably be on the drink again. It's like I'll have these two or three beers, and then I'll stop, and then I'll do it again. Like, yeah. But anyway, what? Yeah, what? So I said, yeah, 4.2 out of 5 for this one, and yeah, it's getting to a stage. As I said, it's a one and done beer. It's like very, very like roasty and rich and a little bit boozy. Sort of getting to a stage where it's like I've had enough of it, and I've still got like that much left. See, sometimes the big 500 ml cans can be too much, but it's pretty rare. Most of the times with most styles, I think 500 ml is pretty good. I'm not sure if anyone's planned any sort of streams my morning, as in like about sort of 6 to 7 or 8 hours from now, but I will be about. I really can't be bothered going back to work. At least I'm on night, so it's like my favourite shift. It would have been a real battle having to go back straight back to mornings and getting up at like 4 o'clock. Fuck that. So yeah, hopefully my mate that's up in Brisbane visiting these guys, hopefully he's having a good time there. It's a good venue, good people, good beers, good food. Yeah. Anyway, I might wrap it up and go get some shut eye and do it all again once I get up. One more day of holiday and then back to work. And yeah, as far as that stream with Paul and Michelle goes, the time's changed too, so it's a lot better time there. At least I can go to bed and get a decent sleep and wake up in the morning instead of like not knowing whether to go to bed or not because he had it like in the middle of my night. Because I'm on night shift though, yeah, it wasn't going to affect me too much anyway. Would have been funny if he had it at if I was on morning shift and he had it Monday morning 5:45. It'd be around the time I'd be going to work. But anyway, let's wrap this up. As I said, 4.2 for Once. Good song by Pearl Jam. Once double Irish stout, 500ml, 8%. Working title out of, I think it's Newstead in Brisbane, which is up in Queensland. Good shit. Hopefully we see some good imperial stouts like barrel aged stuff or whatever from them again soon because they do a good job with them. So yeah, I'm out. 2 reviews in the bag. Yeah, as I said, I'll be in about probably 7 hours time from now. Yeah, Christmas Advent beer. And I might even do one of the American beers I've just recently got. We'll see what happens. I need to send off some lists to people to see what they can get. So, yeah, thanks for chiming in, peeps. And I'm out. I'll see you again shortly.